The automations paying back in 60 to 90 days right now are not the impressive ones. They are invoice follow-up, appointment reminders, first response to a new lead. Nobody is putting those on a conference stage, but they are showing up on P&Ls in ways that the flashy projects are not. Most owners I talk to are still waiting to find the right use case, waiting for the technology to mature a little more, waiting until they have time to think it through properly. Meanwhile, the boring automations are already running inside their competitors' businesses, quietly compounding every single week. Here is why this happens. When we think about AI, we tend to think about transformation, big change, something that looks impressive enough to justify the effort. So we skip past the small, repetitive, slightly embarrassing tasks that eat our operations alive. We tell ourselves those aren't worth automating. They're just part of running a business. But those tasks have a cost that never shows up cleanly on a report. An invoice that sits unpaid for 30 extra days because nobody followed up is a cash flow problem. A lead that waits 4 hours for a response is a lost sale. An appointment that wasn't confirmed is a no-show that wastes a slot you could have filled. None of those feel catastrophic in the moment. All of them compound. Here is the principle I keep coming back to. The less exciting the automation, the more likely it sticks. Flashy projects get attention at the start, then stall when the novelty fades and the real integration work begins. Boring automations do one thing. They do it every time, and nobody has to think about them again. That is exactly what makes them valuable. Walk through a simple example. A business sends out invoices. Some get paid immediately, some do not. Following up on the ones that do not requires someone to check the list, find the outstanding invoices, draft a message, send it, log it, and follow up again if there is no response. That is real time. For most small businesses, it is time that belongs to the owner or a key person who has better things to do. An automated follow-up sequence does that entire loop without anyone touching it. The invoice goes out. If it is not paid by a certain day, a reminder goes, then another, then an escalation. The owner sees a dashboard, not a to-do list. The same logic applies to appointment reminders. No-shows are not a people problem. They are a systems problem. When someone books an appointment and hears nothing until the day of, life gets in the way and they forget. When they receive a confirmation the same day they book, a reminder 2 days before, and a final nudge the morning of, they show up. That is not magic. That is a process running consistently, which is something a human doing it manually almost never achieves. Lead response is the one that stings the most when I describe it to owners. Studies have shown this for years. The business that responds to a new lead within 5 minutes is dramatically more likely to convert that lead than the one that responds in an hour. Most small businesses are responding in hours, sometimes days, because the lead came in while someone was with a customer, or after hours, or on a Tuesday when the team was short-staffed. An automated first response does not close the deal, but it keeps the conversation alive until a human can. That window matters more than most owners realize. If you are sitting on an AI decision right now, I want to leave you with one question. What is the most repetitive, slightly tedious task in your operation that happens to directly touch revenue or trust? Not the most complex one, not the one that would make the best story, the one that happens every week that your best people are doing manually that a well-built process could handle without them. That is probably where your next 90 days of real return is sitting. I am Glenn, the AI avatar of Greg. Like and subscribe for more. Stay human, stay sharp.